Hello everyone, Estelle here, and today we are continuing the journey of Victoria. In the last episode, we fought a whole lot of dragons and we got an artifact for our troubles. After rewatching the last video, I noticed that this was the dragon's hoard of the last boss we found. We have not we don't have a lot of use for this, but maybe some other character in the account will. Also, in the last episode, I had a little accident in which I played for a little bit and forgot to press the record button on OBS. And in that session, I got this hammer, which I wasn't sure if was going to use because it wasn't on camera, but since it's not a gigantic upgrade from our last previous weapon, I'm not sure if it's an upgrade at all. I decided to use it. It has life and mana leech and a bit of a faster swing speed, but it doesn't have all of the skill points that ours had. And without the extra hit chance, we should be a little less consistent, but maybe it will be good for something. So we will use it for a little while and see how it feels. Yeah, the damage is probably lower, but it also has a hit lower attack chance, which is going to make our life a little bit easier, and it's something that I am interested in testing. That combined with the energy area might give us a better time when we are dealing with opponents that flee from us, which are always dangerous because they can lead us to more monsters and to traps. Speaking of which, we just got our detect trap one's going. And since we are out of food, let's take this cheese with us. Yeah, the faster swing speed really makes a difference from our previous mall. It also looks a bit funny to have a very small hammer that we can't use to defeat our enemies. Now we have 1 point in faster casting, which should help us a little bit to get our Divine Fury going. But we still have to time it after the enemy's attack. The special attacks are different in this one. Disarm is a really nice one. I don't remember if it does. It doesn't do anything against a dragon because I cannot disarm him. But it will help against human opponents. Any day now. The life leash on the weapon also allows us to keep running our search when we are fighting on weaker enemies, which is very helpful. An evil dragon as opposed to what? Yeah, with this, maybe the life leech will offset some of the extra damage that we will take when fighting multiple enemies. So we will try to keep enemy of one on more often. I am definitely missing more, but I am swinging. Oh, a couch of bombs. I am swinging so much faster that I don't think it makes a whole lot of difference. The remains the, of some kind of thief. Yeah, not much. The enemy of one also requires more skill to cast, which should accelerate our gains in a knightship. We got our obligatory gender change potion. Look at that. 6 casts and we couldn't get a single one. Yeah, finally hit. What do you have for us? Oh, a flower. That's so nice. Unfortunately, we are out of ways of opening locked containers. Let's eat a watermelon. Yeah, taking out those gems takes time that I would rather spend doing other things. Let's enjoy the fact that we already have the enemy of one for the Dracu chieftains on. We are at 103k gold. With some luck and some unlocked trapdoors, we will probably reach 110 in this place. 'Let's see if this is our ticket to the big leagues. 300 coin, you need something. I think that the baby aggro this, but not the fancy dragon. Dremolux of the Shadows. That's very edgy, I love it. I really like how they have like many different kinds of dragon in this game, like a dark light dragon. Some of them seem to be kind of random, but most of them are fine. Coins of an old race with a symbol of a dog. Oh, we found Dodge coins. That's adorable. I wonder if they are still a thing. Yeah, single point and faster casting has made us much safer into getting our Divine Fury going. Oh, this thing heals the foe. Oh, it's a shaman. Makes sense. I don't think that the poison damage is doubled when we have the enemy of one active. But our defense chance is really carrying us here. Why am I not healing? What we should be doing is getting to every single one of those traps that we find and try to use our remove traps skill. But it takes so long to do it that I don't think that it's very engaging for you to. because there's a timer on the skill after every failed attempt. Maybe this dungeon is too difficult for us for our remove skill trap, our remove trap skill. And there's another bag here. I love coming to this place with my teeth. Now this is a demon. We could switch to our Slayer weapon, but we are doing fine. Quite a few items here. But we are in a good place. I wonder if this Book of Truth does something. Don't think so. Now this can be very tricky. The spawns are kind of random, but it's three enemies at once, and we still have no area of effect attack. As you can see, Victoria is an absolute beast of a tank. I wonder if there's a amazing weapon that has both a whirlwind attack and armor ignore, because that would be so great for us. Armor ignore is probably the best special that you can have on this server, because a lot of things have armor as a primary form of protection. Yeah, this is getting weird and I am stuck in here, so let's take this one down. We're taking those since we will be here fighting anyway. Might as well use the time. Well, nice. I know that thinkers can make trapping kits, so I imagine that they can put traps on the floor. I was wondering if could get my tinker to make a whole lot of traps and then have Victoria run through them and try to disarm them. The Slirita, stunning whip. 13 tactics on a single piece. Those gloves can be insane. And we will be playing a monk eventually, but I am somewhat concerned that as soon as I start running my monk, I will never see one of those gloves drop again. Apparently there is a little dragon. Oh yes, there is a there was a disguised dragon here in the middle of the Dracus. I don't wanna aggro that gigantic dragon over there. So let's try to keep this going a bit up. Up, I say, not down. Even like the enemy that decided to flee keeps sending fireballs our way. But we'll get you, Baron, the Dracu chieftain. Is this a Warcraft thing too? I think it is a model from Warcraft. Well, anyway. Now we only have the boss dragon here. And we got an owl for above sun, so it should be smooth sailing. Oh, it's not Tiamat, it's Tiamar. Long lost cousin, I suppose. Yeah, the mana procs on this thing are really nice. We need 40 mana to do a crushing blow, which is a lot for us. We have 76 in total. And Tiamar is gone. I absolutely adore this hammer. We will take the bottle of acid and the durability potion. Thank you very much. Let's see about those chests. I will not use my acid right now because I would rather save it for a trapdoor. a book of carpentry. So we didn't get as much money because this was a much shorter adventure in here. But I think we did it. We fully cleared Destard, which is a really fun place to be, with a lot of really nice enemies that pay really well. Even though it takes a bit longer to defeat them, all the gems you're getting really add up to a significant amount of coin over time. Let's get out of here. Maybe the enemies on the other wings of the dungeon have already respawned. We don't like repeating the deeds of Victoria in here. And that's it. Our Destard is done, and we can move on to whatever we decide to go next. We are in the northwestern corner of Lodoria. I don't have the directions of the moon gates committed to memory, but thankfully there's a handy shortcut called a bracket magic gate that we can use to give us an idea of where we need to go next, which is apparently all the way around this gigantic mountain. We could also just teleport to the moon gate. Yeah, that sounds like a better idea. Because we already unlocked the Lodoria moon gate system, so we can much more easily go and explore. Oh wow. I'm sorry, Mr. Dove. Didn't mean to hurt you. So this is Whisper, is where we were where we were supposed to be before. We were going to go all the way around and come back. We didn't really need to kill this guy, but since we were already here, and we are kind of a paladin, feels like it's part of the job. It also feels like I keep finding really good things for other classes. This is, let me see here, the northern island. What I want to do now is to get to Lodoria itself. We could do a bit of exploring. What is in this direction here? Oh, it's a place that seems very ominous. I wonder if there's like a class that comes here to get a spell or something. Kinda creepy. Yeah, I feel like we should get to Is it Springvale? Yeah. No, never mind. I wanna get to the mainland of Caesarea, which is all the way over here. Of Lodaria, I mean. There should be a gate that takes me there. This one. It's a heck of a long way, but it's what we have. We haven't actually found Lodoria yet with Victoria, so I decided not to simply jumping in another one of my characters and drop her a rune. So let's walk for a little bit and see what we find on the way. Maybe there will be a few more dragons roaming around. We are out of trap finding, but we are not in a dungeon, so it shouldn't matter very much. I kinda like this place. Like the a Hydra. Let's kill the Hydra. But what I was saying, I like the general vibe of Lodoria. Maybe it's because I spent so much time in Caesarea, but in here things feel so alive and vibrant. Where's my buff bar? If at all possible, I would like to avoid killing that moose. Doesn't seem very possible. Yes, the moose is safe. Some unfortunate adventurer here left us some coin. Thank you, Alien this year. And we are in this little boating village. I don't think that they have a bank, but I also don't think we need to deposit our stuff. We could get a boat and sail. Oh no, we would have to go all the way around. Yeah, sailing is not a possibility. But we will just follow the road now to the north. So it should be very safe. Yeah, even if you're a newer character, coming to Lodor right away might not be such a bad idea. There's a huge variety of dungeons with also a huge variety of difficulties. Oh, there's that fancy fishing place in here. This Here we have a bank. The sunken chest. I wonder if this is a place that is safe for rats. Because it looks so isolated. Oh, and it has an access to the thieves guild. It's a nice place to be. It's a lot of random demons spawning in this place. This is a setting that you can change in your server if you don't want those gates to appear at all. Just something that you set to false, and you're done. No more big demons coming out of nowhere. I kinda like it. There's a lot of like uh, good aligned NPCs around. Only started noticing them when I was playing with my rat character, which was amusing. But in general, I also like them quite a bit. They add a lot of flavor to the world. And here we go. We are officially in the city of Lodoria, which is a gigantic city, much like Monter in Caesarea. It has everything you will ever need for your adventuring supplies. The Gardens of Life. Ah, it's a farmer. There's farmers, ranchers, jewelers, all sorts of crafters. A farm inside the city in case you need to quickly grab some food. I don't think that Victoria would steal food these days. She is long past that. So we will keep it. There's a We'll keep it as it is. There's a zoo. With a Look at that. How nice that thing looks like. A groom. A Stegosaurus. That must have been real hard to put in here. It's a real sweet place. I don't know why the elves need dinosaurs in their zoo, but how am I to call them out on it? But look at how big this place is. There's more animal trainers. There's a jeweler here, so let's take this opportunity to sell our gems. And there we go, 5k more golds to our coffers. It's worth taking your time to visit the city and learn where everything is. I really like this home design. Yeah, this tavern is also real pretty. Let's go to the bank real quick. There's some stuff laying around because I was playing with other characters. Let's just pretend it's not there. We got the Flame of Drumlocks, which is a possible quest item. Let's keep it in the bank. And we got quite a few repairing potions. And this decoration comes here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's loop around and see the rest of the city. There's even houses with nothing in them because people live there. And I was wondering if I should take Victoria to Scarabray, which is a very long quest line, but something that I believe she can do. Maybe the final boss would be a bit of a pushover for her. Here we have a knight. Sells a whole lot of different armor. And it's interesting that the knights don't have a black market option like the other traders do. I mean, it makes absolute sense, of course, but... Oh, look at this. But I wonder if that was something that could be arranged. There's a dojo for your samurai, with a nice little pond, with red swords in the back. The Anarchy Ale House, that sounds like my kind of pub. And we have place for the guards to sleep, I imagine. Their coats hanging in the wall. That's very sweet. The Fighting Cyclops. Yeah, this feels like a really nice place, a really complete city. But the main reason to come here is the Castle of Knowledge in here, where the elves showcase how clever they are into crafting scrolls that we can't really get anywhere in the game, anywhere else in the game. Let's see what he says. Hey Victoria, I am Badon and I am one of the teachers of higher knowledge here in Lodoria. Since we elves can live for hundreds of years, we have learned much more about certain skills than that of you humans. Although we teach many elves here within these castle walls, you will need to take a journey to the shrines of enlightenment if you wish to pursue such things. If you are able to part with the gold necessary for our acquired knowledge, then you must take the scroll to the lost land of Ambrosia. Seek the appropriate shrine of enlightenment and read the scroll there. And there is a little bit of explanation. You have wondrous scrolls that go to 105, exalted scrolls for 110, mythical for 115, legendary for 120, and power to 125. Ambrosia once could only be reached by ship, but since the defeat of Exodus, a portal was said to have torn open on the island that is supposed to lead there. Of course, these are only rumors, but you may want to start there. Good luck, Victoria. So, we have 108k gold. We could buy one of the weaker scrolls, but because it's only like 20k or something. But I want to get the skill to 125, which is much more significant. But the way it works is that you come to the appropriate elf here, you select the option, it will take your money, And then if you double click the item, it will tell you, oh, you need to use this in the shrine of something, the shrine of strength, the shrine of wisdom and dexterity and so on. Then you have to go to another map, and in this map you double click the item and you unlock your skill, which is what we will do eventually, but we have some more dungeoneering to do before we are ready for that. And since we are here, let's get real close to where we will be exploring next, which is the cemetery of Lodoria. But that will be for the next episode, because we already are past 40 minutes on this one. Hope you enjoyed this video, hope you enjoyed the tour of Lodoria, and that you join me again soon. Bye bye!